back to Less Lethal Contingencies. Alan here. So today we're going to continue testing my Beeman BP50 with the rear ASA, tuning ASA by HD24, and the expansion, the additional HPA expansion on the back here. Okay, so let's see what we got. And the current configuration that we have is we have the tune-in barrel with the tune-in barrel extension and also the HD24 barrel cover. Okay, and we have a green laser that we'll be using here. This is a new EZAIMING model 9051. Just got this in the mail today. Got a push button here, rechargeable. Nice slim profile. Kind of looks pretty cool. All right, got that on Amazon. Kind of inexpensive economy laser, if you would, but we'll see how it works. See if it holds up as well as the Solarfish lasers that I've been running. Yeah, so we're going to be shooting the ball bearings, the larger 8.3 gram steel ball bearings. They measure out at 12.7 millimeters. Okay. And we will be shooting this beast on 1100 PSI. Okay. We have here my 9 CI tank, and we have it filled up pretty much to capacity. It's just about 3000 PSI capacity. Okay. So let's go ahead and air it up and check it for leaks. And now this 9 CI tank, little small, a little shorter than the 13 CI tank I was testing with last time at 800 PSI. So it should be a little more comfortable since it's not as long. All right, so the 9 CI tank, that's what it looks like there. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a little more comfortable than the larger tank for sure. All right, let's air it up. Okay. That little slight leak that I had yesterday, I'm not hearing it now, so that's pretty good. All right. Probably gonna need some ear protection, I assume. So let me put some ear protection. I got the chrony set up over there for feet per second. I'll be calling out the feet per second as I shoot. And I have 7. Actually, is it 7 or 6? Let me see. Just want to get some numbers on this strong 1100 tank that I have. So I think we're just going to do 6 of these ball bearings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see what numbers we get without adding in the additional barrel length just yet. So we'll be running the tuning barrel with the tuning barrel extension, which is somewhere around, I don't know, it comes out to be, and I think somewhere around close to 8 inches combined. Oh, allergies today. Yeah, so we'll shoot off 6 of these steel ball bearings, and we'll see what we get for feet per second out of them. So with this one, just press the big button here. You press it once, the laser comes on, you double tap it, and does a strobe effect with the laser. Okay, kind of cool, a little different. All right, and I'll be putting my left hand under the magazine, just in case the magazine decides to auto eject on me again. All right, so let's remember to do that this time. All right. All right, strong 1100 PSI, 8.3 gram steel ball bearings. Shot 1. 423.4 feet per second. 423.4. Ball bearing came rolling back at me. All right, that was shot 1. The magazine did drop. All right. Shot 2. 424.4 feet per second. 424.4. That time, magazine dropped, but didn't want to push straight back up. So, what we got in there? I am going to de-air. All right. So out of 6 shots, we got what, 2 off? There's 2 here, 2 in the mag. It's 3, 4. So we load it back up, the remaining 4 in here. I thought I still had one in the breech, but apparently I didn't, or else I wouldn't have de-aired. All right, everything sounds good. So I'm going to air it back up. Oh, that time I got a leak. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I shouldn't have de-aired it, I guess. I didn't have a leak until I did that. Let's see. Well, it's okay that time. I don't know, a little weird. I don't know if that 0-10 is kind of rolling or anything. Oh, what's going on with that? But it's quiet again. So, all right, we'll continue testing. We got 4 shots left to run, and we'll see what we get. And that's with the additional expansion on there as well. And so we dropped for 3,000 down to about 2,000 psi. That's with those 2 shots. Plus I did have to degas, and I aired back up. So, all right. Laser back on. Put the remaining 4 steel ball bearings in there. And we'll see what numbers we get for the rest of the mag. All right, so this is going to be shot 3 technically. Okay. 1100 psi, 8.3 gram steel ball bearings, 12.7 millimeter. And shot number 3. 423.1 feet per second. Shot number 4. 416.2 feet per second. This mag drop is causing a problem for me here. Sometimes it drops down enough where the balls kind of get a little stuck. Or it could be this thing ain't working that great either. All right, let's put these last 2 back in. See what luck we have with it. All right, let's try this again. 2 more out of this original 6. All right, so that means we had 4 shots, so this is going to be shot number 5. 1100 psi. Okay. Let's turn this a little bit. Shot number 5, 1100 psi, 12.7 millimeter, 8.3 gram steel ball bearings. Shot number 5. 419.1 feet per second. And it keeps doing it again. All right. Ooh, that time, I think my mag follower got destroyed. Well, the detent just got destroyed. Little de-air. All right. Wow. Now this is my strong 1100 psi. Okay, when I had tested this a couple videos ago, I was retesting these, it was coming out to like 1125, 1150. So it was pretty high. But I wanted to get some numbers with this crazy PSI here, right? But I think I think my mag follower just got destroyed. I think the bolt must have came back, and I don't know. It got destroyed. So I'm gonna probably have to before I can continue shooting, I'm gonna have to go grab another magazine. Or do I still? Yeah, because I don't have a magazine in that one. All right. So with those 5, I think that's good enough. 5 out of the 6. Out of those 5, we started with just about 3,000 capacity, with just a little over 1,000 capacity left out of this very strong 1100 tank. Okay. Let's see if the rest of the pieces are in here. Oh, here it is. This is not what I wanted to do, was to destroy my magazines. So this is not bringing me much pleasure. So we got 5 out of the 6 rounds. So I mean, we got some good numbers on that, but my magazine follower, it's broken. So I might be, it looks like that's all that broke. The spring's still on here. The pin's still in there. The actual follower itself looks okay. So it looks like it's just the magazine follower snapped right here. I know it had been getting, has been getting loose over there. I had to keep resetting that little pin and pushing it back together. So it must have just took some abuse on that last shot. But it is what it is. Like I said, the weak spot on these Beemans, they're fantastic. These BP50s are really great guns. And as you can see right there, they got the possibility of being, hot rodded big time, right? Just hot rodded this thing. Not only adding this tuning ASA by Home Defense 24, but this additional expansion is working out good for me too. So I mean, we just hot rodded this thing on, like, realistically probably 1125 was probably the PSI I was pushing out. But yeah. So I'm gonna have to see. The other mag that broke on me, I think it broke the mag detent on that one as well, but I'm gonna have to double check. If it didn't, maybe I can salvage and pot some 2 mags up to make another one. So that means I got 2 magazines left. I got another one, and I got the one that came with my parts BP50 here, my yellow one. So I'm gonna need to, before I can continue shooting, I'm gonna have to cut this, which I think I'm just gonna end this anyway. So we got 5 shots, so I got some good data. I do want to check this tank really quick. I mean, I know we're down to about 1,500 PSI capacity left in it, but I just want to throw my test meter on it really fast and just see what we're getting for pressure. When I tested it, I think it was like last week or something, I tested 2 of my higher pressure tanks. The 1050 was pushing out almost 1,100 with this gauge, and then the 1,100 tank was pushing out closer to 1,150. And that's this one right here, this 9CI. So I'm curious what it's saying right now. I know it's not filled the capacity, so it may actually read less anyways, but just for giggle's sake, let's see. Right? Probably should have tested it first before I put it on and started shooting with it. But I didn't, so I'm just curious right now, see what we have. So let's see. Okay, so even with 1,500 PSI capacity left, this tank is still putting out pretty much 1,100. Okay, so it probably was about 1125, between 1125 and 1150 when it was filled fully when I first started shooting. But as you can see, with the tank, half of the capacity being used by those 5 rounds, and the entering the marker total of 2 times anyways, right? Because I did degas once, we're still sitting at 1,100 PSI. So I would say yeah, we were at least pushing 1100 psi through the back of this Beeman. Okay, probably a little bit more at first, but at least 1100. Okay, so just so that you guys know that, you know, I ain't making this crap up, right? So, and that's a technical term. Yeah. All right, so I still got about 1500 capacity in here. I would think I could get off another magazine if I don't keep destroying my magazines, but that's, you know, I don't know if I want to do that. I think I got a 1050 tank. I think what I'm going to do is go back to shooting 800, but I want to test 800 next with the longer barrel. So I got an 8-inch long sniper barrel, plus I can add the 4-inch tuning extension on top of that to come out to be a 16-inch barrel. So I think the next video, that's what we're going to do here, okay? But I'm not going to do it on 1100 because I don't know what to make with these magazines. Are getting destroyed on me, and I don't want to leave myself without at least one functional magazine. So that's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to end this video here. I thank you for coming along with me on this crazy wild ride with our crazy Beeman BP50 hot rodded, right? Yeah. And not too happy about this, but what are you gonna do, right? Again, this is the weakness on the Beeman stuff. Magazine's pretty cheap. I think it's time I get a drum mag for this thing too. So I hear rumor that maybe ADN's either selling them or gonna be releasing them pretty soon. I don't know if there's any truth to that rumor. I hope it's true. So I'm gonna have to check and see, because I can see a drum mag in my future for this beast if I'm gonna continue to have some fun with it, right? Anyways, so again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, why not? Go ahead and subscribe, you know, click like and subscribe for all kinds of new, less lethal content. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have an awesome weekend, and I'll be back soon. Peace out.